Didn't get the contract on that one, but I mean, I'm gonna pour everything into every coal and see what we could do.
That's what we
Okay,
do.
which one?
I gotta pop off here real quick, but yeah, I want your eyeballs on this. It's listed FSBO on Zillow, has been I think for about 3 or 4 months. He's asking 70. Somebody offered him 65, and he turned it down. And he's like, "I'm just not gonna take less than 70." Um, it's a big property. It's bigger than most lots in the area. It seems like this area is up and coming. Just because I see a lot of comps, there's a lot of lots that have sold, and then there's a lot of new builds that are going up in the neighborhood as well. And he was talking about some big old equestrian park that got built or whatever. That's, anyways, causing the market
What's he
to move.
asking?
He's asking 70.
Oh
I
no.
used new build comps, and there's some. I mean, I got an average of like 430, 440, and that calculation got me to like 65, 66K. But like cash comps, it's just hard for me to tell, and I can't look up the addresses on Zillow to confirm that it was off market because there's like no addresses on PropStream. I have never seen that before.
I'll
You
find
see
it
what I'm
right
talking
now. Hold
about?
on.
Okay.
Give me 2 seconds.
But then yeah, after we
Alright.
kind of talk about this one, I gotta pop off.
So this is why it's a no.
Tell me.
Ready? Ready,
Yeah.
ready, ready?
Yeah.
40, 45, 61, 35, 59, 59, 45, 48, 48, 50, 40, 40, 52, 52, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 40. Every lot in this area is going for an average of about 50 grand. Maybe even a little bit less. I mean, if I really average it out, it's probably gonna come around 50 grand. Maybe like 47. So that's public record sales. Maybe you can add a little bit more on the wholesale fee, but I would probably offer it like honestly 40 to 45 grand maximum, and I think that might be pushing it. I'd say 40, 45 grand. And I would tell them, I would literally read off that list I just read to you. Just leave out the 61s to the fucking 60s, and just be like, look, I mean, every lot in this area is going on an average of 40 grand, 45 grand. Some are going for 50, but they're bigger, stuff like that. And I get it
I
going
think
to
his
10%.
might be like the biggest in the whole neighborhood, honestly. He has, okay, there's one bigger. Let's see, the new build on that was sold for 412.
It's 10,000 square feet bigger though. So that's not like, basically they're building these new builds
Mm-hmm.
on his similar lot size. So it's not like, if it was like a double lot, that would be a difference. But
Yo,
they're
can
all, like I see what
can
he's
y'all hear
saying,
me?
but they're all basically around 50,000 square feet. He has 64,000 square feet. So like it's looking like the lots in this area that are selling are going around, like you basically need 50, 40 to 50,000 square feet minimum to build, which means like, yeah, cool, you have a little bit extra land, but 10,000 square foot lot is only like, it's normally a nice lot, but this is not in a crazy area.
Yeah. No, I got you. That's all good.
Am I frozen?
Yeah. No, I don't think so. The only reason I wanted you to take a look is just because all these don't have addresses, and I just don't really know how to run the cash comp method without an address. But I mean, what you're saying makes sense. I'm picking up what you're putting down, my brother. And yeah,
So
I'll just. What's up?
without addresses, you're fine. I wouldn't even worry about that because I just went on CrowdStream and did the same thing. I'm just not looking up the addresses. You know what I mean? I'm like, the
Yeah.
quickest way to do it on the cash cow method is just look up, like, dude, there's freaking 40, 45. Like, you're seeing all these numbers, so it's like, all right, we know for a fact. It's saying the square footage, it's saying the lot sizes, like that shit, so that shows you, basically, they're all probably just parcel numbers, is probably what it is.
Got you. So I mean, so okay. Question about that, and
Sizes
maybe
like
this
that
is
shit,
good
so
for
that
the audience
shows
and the
you
community
that,
who's watching as we're trying
basically,
to all learn the cash comp method. Like, there's a
oh,
lot selling at like 40, 48, 50. I see those, but then there's like one at like 60, one at 59.9, one at 61.3. So my question is, when doing this cash comp method, you just grab all of those and average them out rather than find the properties that are selling on the higher end and then use those as your average. Does that question make sense? That's kind of
are you asking, like, why am I not using the higher ones part of my average? Or are you asking, why don't I just use the highest ones and use that as my average?
correct. Because like with the ARV method that most people know and that most people teach, you go and find not the
The
highest
highest
comp.
one.
Like I'm not looking for the outlier, but like I'm looking for the range where I can find the most comps that are selling at a higher price point, right? So in my head, just the way that I've been taught and the way I've done it in the past, I'm like, I want to take that 60, those two 60Ks, and then maybe throw in a couple of 50Ks, and my average ends up somewhere around 55. And then
Yep.
if we're doing the cash comp method where I'm adding the assignment fee because these are all off market, I'm throwing the average of 15K on there, and that gets me to about 70K. So I guess my question is, in that instance, would you just use those two higher comps and then maybe two or three of those lower comps and then average those out? Or are
No.
we just losing the
Um.
using the lower comps to be conservative?
So think about this, right? We're using the cash comps to try to figure out where a cash buyer wants to buy. So usually the highest cash comps are like your turnkey cash properties, right? So like
Yeah.
if anything, I'm trying to stay away from those and I'm trying to find it's almost like you want to be a skepticist. Like you want to like look for the bad, not look for the good. Because like when you're going to sell this shit, it's like, well, why did that one sell for fucking 35 and everything else sold for 40? You know what I mean? And it's like once you can find that out, sometimes let's say we're talking about houses, not lands. That 30, or let's say it was, I'll give you more extreme, 12 grand, and everything else is selling for 30. Usually that 12 grand comp is either a knockdown or fire damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I still want to look into those to see what's going on there. And then I'm also like let's say everything I'm seeing is like 40, 40, 40, 50, 40, 30, 50, 40, 30. Then you see a 70, then you see a 90, then you see an 18. Like you want to like the 70s and 90s are the turnkeys, right? They might have been an empire too. And then the 13s and the 12s are probably like the fire damages. So I think it's like that's what you want to be aware of. Like I don't want to use the 90K comps like it's an A or B because that is the outlier. When like if everything else on average is selling for 50K, probably gonna move my property around 50K unless my house is a fire damage or unless my house is turnkey. Usually if it's turnkey, it's gonna be hard to do cash. Like usually looking more innovation. Usually, if it's fire damage, I gotta be around that 12 grand, and we're gonna have to do something like that. So I think it's just being conscious on both those angles.
Yeah, that makes sense actually. I'll keep that in mind. Um, but I got a couple conversations in. I'll probably make that guy an offer. I don't think he'll accept it. I got a few more people who have texted back in the CRM, so I'll work with those people throughout the day. Clarification: if I'm not live and I have a conversation with them and we lock up the contract, that still counts for the challenge. Yes.
I locked up the contract yesterday off the live 100%. It's
Okay.
whatever we lock up, no matter where it comes from, how it happens, how you get the deal, even if it's a fucking JV, from yesterday to whatever 90 days is from yesterday, we have to close and fund 250K each. So
Let's
whether
get
it
it.
comes, I don't care where it comes from. Obviously, the goal is to have everything come from Nelson and get all these deals done this way and have it all happen live on the call. But I mean, bro, we're usually going to be live for 2, 3 hours a day, like every Friday, guys. Jordan's going to be a little out of it because he's going to be on the softball field. But the rest of the week, it's like, yeah, bro, you might have a closing happen at freaking 9 at night. And I don't know about you, but I'm not going to be like, no, I'm waiting until fucking 10 a.m. tomorrow to call you back because I got to go live then and have the content. Like, fuck no, bro.
Yeah.
It's just the live stream is for the accountability so that we're here every single fucking day. And everyone sees we're actually fucking doing this.
I got you. Well, I'll work these leads in my spare time in between games and shit today. But appreciate you this morning. Much love to you. Much love to you, Nelson. Appreciate you for the leads. And I got to get out of here. Game's about to start in 5 minutes. So I will see you later on the community call.
Let's get it. I'll see you at 5, bro. Let's get it today.
Take care, man. Hopefully your
Smash
daughter
this
has a
out
good
and go to the
game.
softball field.
Yes, sir. You
Wait,
know how
Nelson,
we
you're
do it.
muted.
Oh, I said no. I said I'll see you later. Hopefully your daughter has a great game.
Thanks, dude. No, I appreciate that. She'll have a good one
Never
for
miss
sure.
a Grand Slams.
Exactly.
Hey, that's how we do it. All right, fellas.
All right, man.
Let's go.
Take care.
All right.
Peace.
Peace out, brother. Nelson, I don't know if you were here in that call. I had a very unrealistic seller. I tried to educate him as hard as I could. I'm putting him in a follow-up sequence. Not going to be a contract at all today. He was at like he was like, well, people are sending me checks in the mail for 242, and I'm like, yeah,
The like that's a real cashable check that he could take to the bank. Yeah, that's called fraud. They're gonna lock you up for that one.
yeah, no, he didn't think that, but he was like basically like, well, I have offers for 242. I'm like, brother, have you talked to them yet? They know what your tenant's paying. They know your house hasn't been fully updated.
Yeah,
So good guy, really nice guy though. Like really, like he wasn't like a. He's what I'll call an unrealistic seller, but
yeah,
not like he's a real seller. He's just not a wholesale seller. You know,
yeah.
he's probably gonna listen and get it done that way. It's probably his best option.
Sometimes that's the route that it has to go.
I tried to pitch Novation. I tried to pitch Creative. It just wasn't going. It's just him. All right, let me just put the sequence in here. Follow up on submitted offer. Probably cold. All right, cool. All right, let's keep these going, bro.
There it is, man. Let's see what we got going on today. Grind don't stop on a Friday.
No, it does not. I gotta learn how to set up the triggers and go high level too, so that basically if someone says like no back to a text, it just automatically puts them into the archive and then they'll follow up in like 6 months or some shit like that. We won't mess around with it. We're gonna figure it out.
Oh man, that's what. It's just how the game goes, brother.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna make a call.
Gotcha. They also said sign the contract before judgment day, guys.
Yeah, right.
This is Ethan. Leave me a message.
Well, we know that that's the right person here. Let me see. Let me do the Joey Bibbo double dial.
This is Ethan. Leave me a message.
Dude, it's been, you know how long it's been since I've done some seller calls?
How long has it been, bro?
Bro, it's been a while, man, because I've been on Newly. I've been trying to make sure everybody else can call people.
No, we in the trenches, baby. Mr. Mary Yance. Mr. Narragansett? Is this Mr. Narragansett?
Original Ducket here, Types Concepts.
I think we were texting a couple of days ago that you might be looking to sell your property in California. Yeah, I think you had texted us that you might be looking to list it soon. And I think you were asking if we had an offer.
Which property?
The one on Gold Spike Road.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it in the market.
Okay, I mean, is it something if I got you an offer on, we could get the process going without you having to list it?
Okay, what you offering?
Okay. Do you know, I guess, how much you're gonna be looking to get for it?
Prices gone up in that area, so prices gone up that area. I have to put over 800 in the market.
You have to get over 800 for it?
Yeah.
Really? 'Cause I think Zillow has it at like 581. Has there been homes selling around that 800 range?
Realize is wrong. Realize not accurate.
Okay. Okay, I mean,
What are you thinking?
I, I gotta know more about the property to get you an offer. Like, I can basically go through the process with you right now and get you an offer on this call. But is it something?
What offer? Where are we at? What do you mean offer?
I have no idea until I know more about it. Like, I don't know if there's work that needs to be done, if it's turnkey. I don't know anything about it to get you an offer. But if you can give me information on it, I can give you an offer. I just kind of want to see where your head's at. Like, is it something if I can get you what it's worth in its current condition, you'd be willing to sell it to us?
The condition is excellent condition. I mean, it's very model.
It's completely remodeled, so it's like brand new inside and out.
It's completely remodeled. It's beautiful house. I mean, you should have seen this. Did you see the pictures?
Yeah, I'm looking at them right now. It looks gorgeous.
Yeah, it's with the downstairs. It's over 4,000 square feet.
Gotcha.
If you take, but if you take a little estimate, that would be about 4,800 square, 2,800. Because last time it was measured about 4,800 square feet.
Wait, so it's 2,800 square feet or it's 4,400 square feet? Sorry.
For the downstairs, the downstairs is for over 4,000.
Got it. Got it. Okay, and it's legally the 4,000, obviously, because that's what's in the tax reference too.
I think they can make 27, I believe.
Okay. Okay. And okay. I mean, honestly, just doing a quick look on this. Usually, if it's turnkey, it's not going to be for me. I'm usually looking for something that needs some work on it, and I mean, I do have other strategies that could maybe get you more money for it on. But it's looking like the highest price home that's really ever sold in this area is about 680. So I definitely wouldn't be anywhere near the 800 range. It might. I mean, I don't even know if it would sell in the market at the 800 range right now. Like, it looks gorgeous. I mean, I'm sure you're going to get a good number for it. But
There's houses on 800 and more than 800 at the school is that area.
really,
Yes.
so I'm looking right now at what's sold. I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, it's prepared already. I have there was the thing. I have some comps because it's sold over 800.
I mean, I could take a deeper dive and see if it's something we could do. It's just even like this is definitely out of our ballpark. I think everything. There's a couple $1 million properties. This would either be for me or for my investors. I mean, it depends on the deal, but regardless, I just know I wouldn't be coming anywhere near 800 grand. Yeah, I'm just looking at everything that's sold. I mean, there was a couple that sold really high prices. I'm seeing it, but basically everything else is kind of going in the 5s to 6 ranges. And I mean, I just would have to pay basically all the comps that it's doing.
These houses not near to my house. They're not remodeled location.
Understood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I could take a deeper look into it. Is there? Let me see how much land there is.
I think it's close to 3 acres, I believe.
It's about 3 acres. Okay. And is that what you're going to be listing at? Was that 800?
No, I'm gonna do probably over that number. So probably once you have it, get an offer, you can take over.
Okay, like you're thinking it should probably sell around that 800, or you're thinking it's going to actually sell for more?
I think so because it's really beautiful once somebody comes sees size and you compare this with other houses, this one's gorgeous.
Understood. Understood. Okay. I mean, if I could get you around that number, is it something you'd be ready to sign paperwork on today?
Around those numbers,
Around the 800 range.
if you bring me an offer,
Yeah.
uh, yeah, why not? It has to be a solid offer, you know, it has to be a solid offer, you know. Strong and solid offer, you know, yeah, let's do 250.
Yeah. Okay, no, honestly, I'm just trying. I was thinking, I'm seeing some $1 million properties going around here that I was thinking might be able to work, but taking a deeper dive, I'm definitely not going to be your buyer. I don't want to waste your time today.
No problem.
Okay, I appreciate you, brother. You have a great rest of your day, man.
Sure, you too.
Okay. So I was looking deeper for a second because at first I like pulled it up. That's why I didn't even take it through the actual process, guys. I was like, nah, 800K. Like it is in California, but looking at the freaking area over here, every comp I found was like 650, whatever. Then I'm digging deeper, and there are some $1 million houses over here. I was like, oh shit, maybe this might be a good one. And
You're
I'm
just
just
not
being a
seeing
little
it.
judgmental. What's up?
I said maybe you're just not seeing it.
Yeah, maybe I wasn't seeing it. But then I looked deeper, and every one that sold in the millions was like 5,700 square foot homes, 6 acres of land, like just freaking gorgeous. And like his is definitely nice, but it ain't it ain't what theirs is at all. Like not even close. So yeah, that was one I'm not gonna put too much time into. It could have been maybe a donation, but that would have been wasting everyone's time.
Been forwarded to an automatic voice.
Just one of those days, man, where they don't want to pick up.
I'm getting them picking up. I'm just trying to get some realistic people. This is the game that we're in.
That's truly the game we're in.
Your call has been forwarded.
Can't get them on. I might, if I get someone on the phone, I may have to be like, hey, what's the name of your company real quick or whatnot. If you want to throw it in the private chat, that way I don't have to.
Some devoted buyers.
Devoted buyers.
Alias names. ¿Cuánto fue organizando un café? Un momentito. And my girl making some Colombian coffee. That's a bro. I like never drink coffee when I'm back in the States, and I stopped taking pre-workout now, and I only drink coffee here. It's so fucking good.
That's how it works. Oh, you know what? This is a good market. I've done a deal there before.
This guy just goes, isn't it called him? It's basically 35K and it's all years, and I think, oh no, here it is. Ooh, Jacksonville. Let's go. Hey, Linda, this is Joey. I think we were texting about your property in Jacksonville. Okay, you're looking to sell that? Oh, okay. Did you already sign like listing documents yet, or are you kind of just trying to figure everything out first? Oh, okay. So you're got it. Got it. Okay. Okay. Do you have any idea what you're gonna be looking for it? Got it. Got it. Got it. Was this a flip for you, or this is like a primary residence? Oh, okay. Understood. Okay, I'm probably not going to be your buyer then. Honestly, if this was a flip for you, I'm an investor myself. Um, so, so I mean, but I'm guessing you're obviously be looking for resale value. I see you literally just purchased it for 210. I know you're going to want to make some money on it. I don't think that would be a good fit for you unless. Yeah, do you have any others you're looking to sell that aren't renovated yet? Say it again? Yeah, yeah, if you ever get stuck that aren't fully renovated, I mean, I'm usually looking for value add projects, and I also wholesale myself, so maybe I can find you your next deal as well. Absolutely, absolutely. And do you just buy in Jacksonville? Okay, okay. And just flips, or you go to holds? Like, what is your strategy usually? Do you just do flips, or do you also do like buy and hold? What is typically your strategy? Oh, okay. How long you been doing it for? 4 years. Okay. Has it been a good experience so far? That is an understatement. Absolutely. Okay. Thanks for your time today, Linda. You take care. Who knows, guys? I might turn into a buyer lead right there. Only does Jacksonville. I was gonna try to push her a little bit further, but she was like trying to rush me off, and probably could have got the rest of the information. If Mauricio, if you're watching this, I don't want to fucking hear it. I know I should have pushed her a little bit further, but sometimes you guys gotta milk every single lead for what it's worth. Like you never. I'll give you guys the best example. Actually, I locked up a contract on Tuesday. This is a contract in Baltimore. This was not a newly lead, Nelson. Sorry. You wanna know where this lead came from? I was fucking cold calling a cold buyers list for another deal that we had in Baltimore, and the guy was like, "I'm not buying, but I'm selling." He had a property he bought for 77 grand. His tenants destroyed it, and literally he sold it to us for 33 grand. And it's like that came from fucking just digging deeper and not just being like, you know, not just staying on the surface is like, oh, that's all. I just got this deal and that's all I'm looking for. So just understand, guys, leads can come from fucking anywhere. So never start milking it for as long as you can. And that's like the biggest rule is that there'll always be opportunities. Like Smell, she's like, I'm literally about to finish a flip listing.
Your call has been forwarded to.
Man, you getting them on the phone? I can't get them.
I think I know why, Nelson.
My Texas number.
You just gotta bring them over here.
There you go. There you go.
I got the hands like this right now. I'm gonna get a contract within the next call or two, bro. I'm feeling it. I just gotta freaking get someone, just kind of sift through these leads and get someone on these phones. That is my person.
Hello? Uh-oh, we got him. If we get him on the phone, we'll call him back. You know what happens when you have all these missed calls and you're not doing like dialing anymore? My phone's gonna be blowing up later on.
I know. I know. It's like, second you get off the line, it's like,
Oh, second I get off the line, somebody call this number.
yep, that was me. Our ECO, the Disco King himself, what is good? Get some of these fucking deals moved.
Come on, Jesse. I know you're there.
Please leave your message.
Oh, today ain't my day on it. Yo, Alejandro, I got you, man. I'll message you. Send me a DM or send me one on Instagram. It's newly underscore REI. So if you're still there or you come in here, send me a DM there. Send me a DM there. Oh man,
No, it,
trying to get us something locked up right now.
yeah, three bed will definitely help. So basically, when we close on it, it'll already be permanent as a three bed, one bath.
Right.
Okay, cool. Well, that'll help. See, and then what about like inside, like cosmetically? Is there would we have to like update the kitchens, bathrooms, floor, and paint?
Probably, yeah, the bathroom's a bit dated, you know what I mean, it's early 2000s. With all the basic stuff now, everybody would probably want that updated.
Okay.
Kitchen, it's functional, it's more 2010, you know what I mean? Doesn't look that bad, but again, to maximize profit, yeah, you probably want to update it a little.
Okay. You know, it sounds like yeah,
As
we
far as
probably.
paint goes, you know, my daughter and son-in-law basically painted every single room. Got hardwood floors in it, and they would get rugs, so the floors are
Okay. So it's more just gonna be kitchen, bathroom, like maybe floors, maybe like refurbishing the hardwood floors to make it look really nice.
Oh, y'all. I think we might have lost Joey there for a second. See if he comes back. Uh-oh. Think Joey's froze out. Uh-oh. All right, we'll give him a little minute. I know he's on the phone, so oh, no, there he goes. All right, so it's just me on the live now. Thank you, Joey. All right, guys. Well, we'll see if we can get him back in here. I don't have a show to put on for you like Joey does. Joey's in the middle of closing something. Joey, we need you. All right, we'll see if his gosh, his internet will get back on so that he can make it back in here. Gosh, Lee, even if I get a seller on the phone today, I'll be choking and dying. All right, the man's back. The man, the myth, the legend.
Wait, I'm sorry, Andrew, say that one more time. It was like breaking up the last second.
I said, I'd rather sell it to someone and let them make $50,000
Oh, no, I appreciate that. As long as I can make something on it, then I mean we'll get this deal done right now. Numbers just gotta be there. We'll be good.
The house next door sold a couple months ago for 312, and it's back on the market for 3.4. But that guy put over 100 grand in that house.
Really?
Yeah, because that house was garbage, bro. They should have tore it down and rebuilt it brand new, but he couldn't. He basically just gutted it and started over. Put 150, 160,000 in this thing like an idiot. So
Jeez. I had a
he's never gonna get 3.4 out of it. It's not. The best he's probably gonna do is around 230 for it, but he's gonna lose on that house all day.
jeez. Yeah, I know some guys that were doing stuff like that, and I'm like, why are you putting this much freaking money into these things? We had one in. This was in North Carolina. The guy was like, he was already 120 in, and I was like, so how much more are we gonna have to put in? He's like 80 grand. I'm like 80 grand. It was like a 1200 or no, it was 120 feet. I'm like, bro, where do you put your money? Like, you got like diamond plated toilet seats, or like, what's going on? Yeah, dude,
So you guys are listening to my boy Joey right now talking to a seller. He's the this is the art of the close.
If everything was updated in 2008, even if it was like the boiler and everything was 2008, sounds like it's just a cosmetic job. This could be a quick, easy flip. That's crazy.
They got the workers now that's renting places. Like if my daughter wasn't there, I could get $2,500 a month on my house right now on rent. That's how crazy it's going right now.
That's insane.
Ridiculous. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, no, I gotta definitely gotta run my numbers, see where we could be at. But this sounds like it could be something we could work out. I don't know if, just being straight up, I don't know if we could only move it at 200. I don't think I'd be at 140. But is there any, like, if I could be give you
There's some room there to negotiate. You know me, I'm gonna start high, you're gonna start low. We'll meet in the middle.
exactly
Got him.
and 200, and we'll meet somewhere.
We'll meet somewhere in the middle.
Nah, I like the way you work, brother. I'm sure we're gonna work something out. I just gotta make sure wherever we buy it at, I'm just not shooting myself in the foot. And I could definitely, and especially with the time frame, I mean that makes it easier too. I think it's just figuring out, I guess, which option we're gonna do to get this done. And how long? I guess. Do you also like flip, do anything else? Like, are you actually an investor on the other side too, or what does that look like? Like you said, you got some
I
rentals in
was
the
for
past.
a little while, and I just hooked up with a guy named Nathaniel that here in the Netherlands. And at one point he owned 65% of it.
Oh wow,
So that's how I got moved out. When I got moved out with the price of one for him.
that is not a bad deal.
No, not at all. And they were on the same street, so yeah, I'll take it. It's easy to work on. And then I fixed a few little things as far as cosmetic goes. Like my daughter-in-law, my son-in-law, they have families, there you go. Pay the mortgage and you're good to go. I wasn't taking anything on, just you're responsible for it kind of thing.
Understood. And you don't gotta deal with it, and they get a good house. That's the best way to do it.
And then, like I said, my son moved on, it's so big, so my daughter took over his house, and it's a little bigger than the other one, but not much. And then I put my parents in the other one because they don't need a gigantic house. But
Understood. And the square footage, it's like 1,062 still, right?
yeah, the house square footage is the same, but the living area is huge. And for some reason they had like a, I don't know, like at some point it was a room, and then they knocked the wall out and made it a bigger living room. So I rebuilt the wall for the rest of it.
Hmm. Okay.
That's why I said I just want to go out and get the permit and make sure that they updated that it's a 3 bedroom, 1 bath, and it's all good.
That makes sense. Okay. And then you said the rentals over here are crazy, right?
Oh yeah. That's just if you're in this business, you can just stay in Lebanon for a little while. Crawfordsville, Lebanon, Frankfurt, Thorntown, all the towns surrounding Lebanon, but I'm telling you, they'll blow up.
We do a lot of stuff in Indy, and then we closed one in Muncie last year, or actually might have been, it was either December or January. I'm so bad at the time right now. But there, like, I'm starting to see. I'm from Jersey myself. Like, I never really did stuff out here until last year, and recently it seems like this is like all that we're doing business in is this Indy area. So
Yeah, Advance is another town out here. You want to look in that town, since it's blowing up. Jamestown's another one. I mean, I give you 10 towns around Lebanon, it's gonna blow up. I'm telling you. Look in this market, buy as much as it can.
maybe I'm gonna get you back in the game, and we're gonna buy some stuff together. Who knows?
I come out of retirement.
Let's do it.
Watch your stuff around here, man. Watch.
No, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. Okay. So let me give me literally 1 minute. I'm just like looking at the comps really quick, just trying to see really what we'd have to do, where we'd have to be. I guess where just really quick before I put you on hold, where do you think, I guess like numbers wise, because you know this area a little bit better than everything. Where do you think, I guess, on the rehab I really have to put in? Like, you think like 20, 30 grand, something like that would get the job done to get something in the 200s?
Yeah, I'd say 20 to 30. That's fair.
Okay, like 40 is like pushing it, you think?
Oh yeah, 40 would be. Yeah, you're really going up beyond the 40.
Okay. Okay. And then you're saying, because So I'm seeing there's like a couple that were selling around like what, like 2 to 220 basically. Is that kind of the range it should sell at?
That's my guess, because that's about what the 3 bedroom, 1 bath is going. Of course, you get the phone and go crazy for 300 and stuff, but it's weird how that's what happens.
Yeah.
3 bedroom, 1 bath are popping for, 160, 185, in that range on the daily. And then you add that third bedroom and it pops at 200, 250 all day long.
Okay. Okay. Well, give me 1 second then. Let me just double check my numbers, and then let me get you an offer, and let's get this thing started right now. Give me a second. I'm sure we're gonna get a number that works for both of us.
All right, man. All right.
All right. Thanks, Andrew. Just placing you on a brief hold.
Okay.
These are my favorite types of sellers, guys.
He's realistic. Let's get the closer in here.
So realistic, and you saw how I was like, because I knew 140 wasn't gonna be the number. Like that's just like he's saying I could go at freaking what is it, 200 grand, 220. It's probably 220's ARV on this realistically. And there's a couple that sold 240, but if I'm gonna do like a quick ARV and be real conservative with it, there's 2 months selling to 225. So it's probably gonna
The
be
crazy thing is 240 is already not really a horrible place to land at. So if ARV is truly 220, I mean, I would say if you could get them down to 120, you might be in a decent spot. I don't know how much work it needs. I was gone. I haven't been listening too much.
Oh no, this only needs cosmetics, bro. It's probably 20, 30 grand of work max.
Oh yeah, I think if you get them at 120, you're not even in a bad place. I mean, obviously you want to get them lower, but you see, he started off high at 140. I mean,
Yeah, and he says I'm gonna start off low, so he knows where we're about to hit him at. I feel like I'm gonna start at 10.
85. That ain't much older.
Sometimes they give you the sauce.
yeah.
mix.
I may even hit him. I may even hit him. I may even hit him with like one of these. Well, you said you're gonna start high. I said I'm gonna start low. So you already know I'm coming in low. What do you think my number is?
Getting into reverse psychology.
If you hit him with that, what do you think my number is? That's his low number. That's his lowest number he's prepared to go.
We could probably move this at. I think we could probably move this at like 130, 135, like 145 the most. Let me see something really quick. Let's make sure my.
This is the art of negotiation, guys.
Yeah, I probably can move this at 140 as a flip. Probably 135, 140. So I gotta be at like 120 max. Okay. And you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Alright, cool. So basically, double check the numbers on everything. I'm seeing probably, I want to be super conservative on the ARV, like what I can sell it for. Definitely 200. I mean, for a fact, it's going to sell for 200. There were a couple that were selling for 220. Just depending on how good we do it on the back end, it's going to be anywhere from that 2 to 220 range. And then I think 30 grand is probably like exactly what it's going to cost me to fix it up. So basically, I mean, I'm not going to make 60 here. If you want to let me make 60, I'd be coming in at like 80 grand, but I know that's not, I could probably pay a little bit higher than that and actually make it work. I probably could get this done around 100 to 110 cash. Have you and your wife talked like bottom line yet or anything like that?
No, this kind of just popped up, so.
Okay, so I guess at she's not around now. Maybe like merge her in. We all just talk together, see if we can get this worked out right now. Got you. Okay. Is there any way we could get this started today? Okay, what type of information would you want me to send? I mean, realistically, I just want to see if we can work out an agreement right now. I can send over a purchase agreement, and we could just get the whole process started today. If I did that, do you think we could get it done within the next like hour or two before I get out of here? Got it. Got it. And she then, like, obviously, you got to talk to your wife about everything. There's no way to get this done this with you. I don't want to sleep on the couch either, bro. I don't want my girl putting me out either, so I get it. Okay, because typically once I send the offer, what a lot of other people do is obviously they'll go call everyone else in the area, be like, yo, I got an offer at 110, and then try to price me out and shop me out. Is there any way if I send it over, we can get it done like tonight? Then if I maybe call you back in a couple hours when she is home, so I'm gonna be out of office for the next like 3 hours, but then I'll be back, and we get it done today. That would be definitely easier to get it started today. Okay. 100%. Really? Dude, your house is, look, I would love to get it for 80K, make a quick 60, 70 grand on it, but at the end of the day, like, it gotta make sense for you too. It's just people are, I'm not greedy, I just gotta be, I gotta keep the lights on. That's all I gotta do. No, 100%. 100%. No, definitely. No, me and you are working this hour. You're not gonna be a landlord. That's right. Okay, so if you could just do me the solid, just don't sign anything until I call you tomorrow morning. That's all I ask. And what? Yeah, no, go talk to your wife, get everything figured out on that end, and then I'll circle back. I guess would it be okay if I circle back tomorrow around like 12, 1 o'clock? Okay. Okay, perfect. And do you need me to send an email, or do you just want to go talk to her and tell her the number? Okay. Let her know, and then I'll get it. So, long story short, I live in Columbia full time now, the country. I'm from West Orange, New Jersey, which is do you know New Jersey at all? Ah, Lido's in Hackensack is some of the best pizza. Re- oh, that's amazing. So that's what you get. That's basically what you guys do for business. That's amazing. No, absolutely. Ironically enough, I have 3 properties that we're getting done right now, and all 3 of them have cancer, and it's all very unfortunate situations. But we're actually able to help all 3 of them. It's just been these have been hard forwards. Like it's been rough, but I'm glad I'm at least able to help them get the houses done because they were all 3 of them honestly weren't looking like we were going to be able to close on them, and then last minute everything ended up working out. It was like God was on our side. It was freaking insane. Yeah. was like I was literally losing sleep at night over these deals. And it was like the next day, I was like saying prayers and everything, and it freaking came together.
Like please come through for sure.
And it all worked out. And I
Glad it
mean,
worked out, brother.
no, I appreciate it, brother. One we're closing on Monday. The other one's like another week and a half, and then the other one, once I get off this call, I gotta get everything finalized with them by like tonight, and then that one will be closing the next few months. So just thank God everything's working out.
Awesome.
Yeah, man.
But
But
you're okay with the closing in July sometime?
yeah, closing in July is fine. I mean, obviously, I want to get everything done quick, but
I gotta get my daughter happy for your stuff.
no, it's your family, bro. I'm not here to uproot people from their lives or homes or anything. But if anything, it gives me enough time to get everything squared away on my end on the finance side. Because typically I raise money for everything. I also work with other investors, give deals to other investors too sometimes. But regardless, we'll be able to get this thing done. Everything will be finalized within the next couple of weeks, and then we'll be absolutely able to close by July for you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we'll get this thing done.
All right, sounds good, man. Let me talk to her. I'll wait for your call while we 12 o'clock.
Okay, perfect. I appreciate you, Andrew.
And your name again?
My name's Joey Bibbo. I'm gonna shoot you a text from my cell phone too, just so you have my cell number as well.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. And any questions, anything you need, just hit me up, bro.
All right, sounds good, man.
You take care.
All right, thanks, Joe. You too.
So
Done deal.
done deal. I'm not
That-
like I know the contract's not signed yet, guys, and like I'm the one that's like
You guys-
don't call
you-
him on the call. It's not a deal.
That's Joey's mindset. The rapport, dude. I had my very first deal. I built the rapport so good. A wholesaler that knew the property and he knew that I got it for 90 when he was getting it for like 120 and it was worth 400. He called the seller and was like, "He's ripping you off. Don't do this. Deal with him." And I had built rapport with this lady for so long. She called me. I was like, "Yeah, this guy called me, but look, I don't care." She told me this exact words. "I don't care how you get this deal done as long as it's legal. I'm going to work with you." So you built the rapport, buddy, and you can't beat that. Rapport can't be be beaten sometimes, even by price.
That's what I'm saying. My bad. I'm calling you as well, bro.
Oh, you're good.
With that level of rapport, yeah, make it call yourself.
I'm on live right now. You okay? What's wrong?
And then we gonna be good.
Hold on.
We gonna be good.
I'm fine. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
I wasn't sure if that was like that. I was like, let me mute him really.
No, dude,
I was just like, I'm good.
life is happening all around us, and so you got to be a husband, you got to be a business owner, you got to be an investor, you got to be a closer on the phone sometimes. Nah, that was a good one, dude. I think you pushed and pushed, and you stopped right at the perfect point. He's got, he like you said, only 2 other people called him. He's not going anywhere most likely. And honestly, I thought you went too low with the 110, but that's what happens. He said it's a possibility. You were already
Shoot your shot.
you were already making $5,000 at 140. Probably. He was already ready to go to 120. So 110 for him is probably thinking, that's $10,000 less. I can get it over with. I like the guy. Let's make it happen. Worst case, he'll come to you and say 115 or 120, and you're already in the money.
That's what I'm saying, and it's like shoot your shot, guys, because like fucking, I could have easily been like originally I was gonna say 110 or 115, and I'm like, why would I not start lower? Like at the end of the day, this is investing, and we are in patience, and the lower you go, the lower they will go, and then the better the deal you have, and the higher likelihood you are of closing it. Like it's so funny because a lot of people are like they try to go for like a 30, 40, 50 grand fee. I just try to go for what's going to get it done, and then I end up making a 30 grand fee.
Yeah.
I think that's the difference.
Yeah.
Like, instead of chasing the big money, just chase getting the closings, and the closings are going to come, guys. It's how it goes. And then I'm not even just closings are going to come; the big fees are going to come through the volume, and that's really how this business is. But let me just send them the text.
That's good stuff, man. Joey's the closer. Closings look a lot of different ways. Build the rapport, get him on the phone, schedule the next call, have some commonalities, make it happen.
Make it happen, man. Texas now and seller finance over 20 years. Hey,
Nice work.
let's get it, Tyler, bro. I fucking love that shit. Call back Andrew.
Oh yeah, definitely was recording that, so that's getting popped.
What's up?
I said just the call you just did. I said definitely was recording that, so that's getting cut up.
Oh, 45. Bro, let me just put this in my calendar so I don't lose my train of thought, and then I kind of want to break that down for everyone really quick too, because there was some shit on there that I don't know if anyone noticed at the beginning of the call, and then there was a moment where he literally everything changed on the call, and I wanted to just kind of go over that because there's a strategy I did on there that is a very basic sales strategy, but at the end of the day, you gotta use it. So let me break it down. Let me just triple check. Hold on. Got the date for tomorrow. Call back. I got the alert. We're good. All right. So check it out, guys. If you heard his tone at the beginning of that call, he was like not having any of it. Like literally, he. Let me see if I have the call recording already. Because if I could play this for you guys, that would be a good little education moment for everyone. But he basically, we started off that call with him being very cold. Like there was no like, he was not fucking with the boy at first at all. And if you guys heard the way that I did my upfront agreement, like when I tell him about the process, I want to see if you guys listen back to live, whatever. Listen to my tone. Like I was very cold, I was very serious, and I was very short and to the point because he had a little bit of a red personality. So I did what's called mirroring him, guys. That's the little sales technique I did, and I basically just fucking I listened to his tone, and I do this naturally now because I've been doing this shit for so long. This is something you guys will have to be conscious of as you do the business. But I heard his tone, and he was just like, "You heard it, guys." He's like 140. Yeah, yeah, I guess. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Like that's kind of how we started. And then I'm like, look, so the way my process works, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions about the property. I'm gonna get you an offer on this call. Like I went cold with him, and by the end of it, he literally opened up like everything. Like that was like the turning point in the call right there was when I went at him a little bit hard, and then I was like, so tell me about the condition. And then he just starts going, and he's like, well, my daughter lives in there, and blah, blah, and he like slowly starts freaking opening up, and that was it. Wait, hold on, he texted me back one more time.
And I always think a good sign is when you make it real for them and they're not scared and they're not running off, right? Everybody's going to have something. They're going to talk to their wife or whatever. There's almost a ladder to it. Talk to my attorney, whatever. Talk to my wife is there's no last step after that unless they just throw something. But you made it real for him and he didn't run away, right? He's ready. He's, hey, call me tomorrow. Call me. He told you, call me between 12 and 1 tomorrow. And whatever. So, he's ready. He knows. He's already prepared in his mind to sell it. He's found his person probably in his mind. And now it's just going through the process. And I know everybody wants to get the one call close, the one call contract. And those are awesome when they happen. But building a rapport with somebody and getting it done, it's not a bad way to go about it either. You're building on it. Because I'll be honest with you, sometimes you get somebody on the phone and they sign a contract right away. And then they go shop it, they go ghost on you, they go whatever. So things can happen in any field with it. So is it nice when they sign the contract on the first go? Yes, it is. Is it nice when they ghost you right after? No, it isn't. It doesn't always happen, but
But this is also why, for me, if I'm sending out the contract, the likelihood of them signing is very high for me.
Yeah.
A lot of you guys that just send out contracts and you just let them off the phone, that's not okay. That's unacceptable to me. Sorry.
I agree.
But at the end of the day, like that guy wasn't closed yet. I made the offer. He's like, okay, like I gotta think about it. Let me talk to my wife. Wait, let me just send this text.
Yeah. And the
He
thing is,
texted me back, though.
I believe that he had in this situation, I believe he had to talk to his wife because in his mind, he was already prepared to accept 115 to 120. He has to talk to his wife because this is just a little bit underneath it, right? Had you would have hit him with that 90 kind of, in that range, it would have been a hang up. He would have went back cold on you. He's already prepared himself that if I could get around this number, I would do this. And you gave him that number, and that's why he needs to talk to his wife because it became real. He's got to go home and tell her it's real. And then everybody's, if you're married, you've got a girlfriend, you live with them, you know how it is. I mean, you may make the main decisions, but you got to still bounce things off. Hey, I
So
put
he
something
said,
else in your private chat too, just whenever you get through with this.
I'm gonna call that next. Let me just. So basically, he just said he's like double confirmed the property I was calling about, and then I'm like, yeah, exactly. He's like double checking. Are you close enough for my property? So I'm saying understood. That's what I was calling about. Always here if you're looking sellers, obviously, but let's get this one figured out before anything.
And the thing is, you get this closed for him, he may let you do his other ones.
That's what I'm saying. And he's literally like gassing up this area. And I mean, I don't know if it's a good area, but what I do know is there's a lot of investor activity in here. There's a lot of sold comps in here. And this isn't like we're right outside of what is it called? We are right outside of Indianapolis.
Dude,
So
it's novation heaven if you get it at 110.
if I novate it, that's even. I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
that
That
would be even
you
crazier.
novated
But
at
yeah, novation
175 and
heaven is not.
you're smashing it.
Yeah, and he did say he wants me to make 60 grand, so I could also come back tomorrow and be like, "Look, he wanted me to make 60 grand." So,
I'm only keeping your wishes.
like, I could actually list this right now for hire and do it this way, but we'll see. I mean, I like doing cash too, because if I can make 20, 30 grand like that,
No, I hear you.
like
It's
just
the
get
way
it
to
done,
go.
be good. We're gonna do it, but then if it doesn't happen quick, then I'll list that shit when I can get it done anyways. And I also told him, I don't know if you guys saw me plant the seed. He said, I said, yeah, but this is either gonna be for me or I also work with other investors. Might give it to one of them too. I'm starting to be way more upfront with that shit, guys, because it's like the more transparent you are, the more people understand how you do business, the easier it fucking gets. The easier you can maneuver, the more shit you can start fucking doing. Mauricio says cash is king because he's my dispo guy. He wants the cash deal.
There you go. Let me
Yo,
shut up,
Mauricio.
Mauricio. I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet. I won't say anymore.
I could come down to 150. Hold up a second.
Oh, is this another one?
Another one. What the fuck?
That's what happens when you put that work in and you
Oh no,
follow
this
up.
is Jordan. This is Jordan. Okay. Jordan's warming up on his own right now.
All right. Hey, I'll be right back.
I got you. I'm gonna look at this one I put in here. Oh, let's go. As Nelson's just put the boys on today. Alright, hold up, guys. I gotta put this in the CRM. ¿Son more tienes todo? ¿Qué tú necesitas? ¿Para qué? Ay, Dios míos. No, mi amor, esto es... Okay, guys, give me 2 seconds. Let me help Cielo out with her computer. Pass me to mi computadora. Y habla hola para mi personas. Alright, guys, 2 seconds. Tu prueba para tu cuenta? Guys, 2 seconds. Let me just get this figured out, and then I got people to call. I see Corey McCarty just dropped into the chat. What is good, Corey? Corey, I'll send you an invite right now and get you up here. Don't be scared. Let's go, bro. Let me know. Drop in the comments if you want to come in, bro. Let's get some calls. It's your time to shine. Alright, hold on, guys. Let me figure this shit. Amor, ¿dónde estás, Proshi? Tu prueba de tuyos. Envíalo una lista para Enes ahora. Necesito una lista para Enes, más personas. Mira Enes en mi página. Tejas. Alright guys, let me put this lead in and I'm gonna start calling again. My girl blocked herself out of prop stream for right now, so when I'm off this, we gotta figure that out. Let's get. Let me get Andrew key. Put it in. Incente Dispo. Enes, no, yo necesito ver. Enes. E-N-N-I-S. Abajo. Eso, Kaufman. Eso, sí. Alright guys, let me add this person.
¿Cómo la voy a hacer? Si no tengo ese curso abierto. ¿Cómo me invento los datos? Digamos, ¿cómo me los voy a inventar si yo no tengo el proceso abierto?
Alright guys.
Una razón. ¿Cómo me los invento?
Alright guys, 2 seconds. David Bell said, anything locked up yet? Yes, sir. I got one locked up yesterday in Detroit. Got locked up after the call, though, but it was posted on the story. It happened. I promise. Oh.
¿Cómo me los invento? Si no tengo esa cosa abierta.
No, man, we're in investor lift. Okay.
¿Cuál es la clave?
Clave es. Priska. Llama Priska. Cambiar aquí. Pero no, llama, porque solo tienes 2 minutos. Oh, es escribe esto, mira. Okay. Alright guys, my bad. Everyone's like, what the fuck is, why is Joey speaking in Spanish right now? You bilingual out here, that's why. What the heck? Someone from
No, I just went to school.
you know, was just trying to FaceTime.
And of course, I don't actually sit down and work on things because people see me and they're like, oh, I need this, I need this, I need this. I'm like,
Alright guys, 1 second. Alright, let me add this person, guys, and we're gonna make another call and go get some more contracts. Chat. is this Mary?
Yes,
Hi, this is Joey. I think you were talking to one of my partners about your property that you might be looking to sell in Houston.
yeah, what is the address, 4507 or something?
Yes, exactly.
That's it,
Okay. Do you have any idea how much you're looking to get for it?
Well, I have to talk to my son, but if you have a price that you want to buy it for, like that, I can talk to my son, he'll be here later today.
Is it his house or it's both of your guys' house?
It's what? What
But
did you say?
is it his house or it's your house and his house?
I couldn't hear you because my little grandson was making noise. Okay, now tell me again.
Yeah, is it just your house or is it also his house?
Is it my house? No, well, it's really my house, but they take care of it for me. I mean, they're the one there. I'm already too old, 80 years old.
Okay. Is there a way I could just schedule a call with both of you guys later this afternoon then when he's available? And we just have a conversation on the house and see what I could offer you guys, or do you would offer on that call?
So you don't know how much you would offer for that, right?
I will know when we get on that call because I'm basically just gonna go through some more questions. Just get.
Okay, well, let me talk to my son, but sometimes he goes to his friends and he won't come. In other words, tomorrow's a better day, but in other words, let's deal with tomorrow. But I need to get in touch with him and,
Is there any way?
Okay?
Yeah, or is there any way I could have his number and try to schedule something directly with him? Would that be okay?
Oh, another, well, no, I don't have his on hand, but he does that would be, he has different businesses and this and that, travel, so just use it all, different calls and stuff, so,
I get it.
have him call you, and I have your number right here.
Yeah, have him call me, and if anything, I'll just try circling back later this afternoon or evening. If I don't hear back from you guys, would that be okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mary. You take care.
I can't get off the phone today.
That's good. It's a good thing, bro.
Hello?
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
What do you, how much are you putting on there?
So I put her in her nomination too.
Send it via Stripe. That way I can
Sounds like
just
you
put it
might
on
not
there.
even be a texter.
All right, brother.
But that one.
Look at that. Brought you some money. You're welcome.
Oh, you gotta see.
You're welcome. I don't even know how to thank you.
Just gotta get the sun in her on
I'm joking, brother. Oh yeah, we're gonna go crush it. Don't even worry. Don't even worry about it. But yeah, just send it to me there because I gotta wait for their thing to do a payout and all that. So it'll probably be like next week or something like that when I send it over. Because I put mine on a weekly payout. I stopped doing daily. For Stripe. Yeah, I stopped doing daily, so it's on weekly. So it probably won't come out until, you see what I'm saying? It probably won't come out until like not this Monday, but the following one. But whatever. Either way, if I can get it this Monday, I'll send it over to you. If it's not, it'll be the next Monday when it hits. All right, buddy. Let me know if you need anything else or whatever. But I'll let you have their emails and everything, so you can get with them and start set up their systems and get the leads, drop it in their CRM. And then just give me the sheet that you need, so when my people drop a lead, it'll pop in their CRM too. Hey, for 2,500, you remember how you do it. All right, buddy. Well, there you go, man. Let me know if you need anything. All right, yeah. All right. Alrighty.
This guy said, please call me. This one's mine. This guy's like thirsty to get a call. Hey, Brett? I think we were just texting. I was on another call. You were saying to give you a call about your property? so I basically just want to go over, I guess everything on the property, and then I'll get you an offer at the end of the call, Paul. It's something I'm assuming you're actually looking to sell?
I mean, I had it for sale for a while, so somebody reached out to me, though. I thought it was somebody else. But I guess you guys reached out to me and asked if I was still open to selling it. I said, yeah, open to offers. So I'm just responding to you guys reaching out to me. That's all.
Got you. Got you. Okay. I see it was listed for 599 was the, I guess the last thing it was listed at just got taken down. Um, if it was off market, what exactly would you be looking to get for it right now?
Honestly, I don't. I mean, I don't have a number in mind. I wish if I had more time to put thought into it, I would give you an answer. I don't have a number in mind. I just, again, I was just responding to you guys reaching out, so I'm open to hear what your thoughts are. Obviously, I think that house is gonna blow up because it's getting ready to be developed. So right now, she's getting another deal. One reason I want to go, they have partners that are in on it, and they want to cash out. Hopefully, they can get hold of the mortgage. So.
Got it. Got it. Okay. The partner that's on it, are you guys? They just want to cash out, but like it's not like you guys are like dealing with anything on that side, I guess.
No, so everything's in my name, sitting on. This is just kind of my own side partner deal.
Got you. So you're
It's my own. I'm the only name
on the deed.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's only your decision to sell it then, essentially.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, and you don't even have like, because I know it was up for 599. Obviously, I'm probably not going to be coming in at that number if we do it cash. But is it something like 500, 550, something in that range you'd be looking to get? I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think probably like 549 would probably be like my bottom. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go much lower than that, but I think I'd be somewhere around there.
Okay, 549. Okay. Okay. And if I could get you a number that means you're happy, I'm guessing we could get the business started today. Get the process started today.
Is it a cash offer or what would be, so I understand?
Typically, I mean, I could give you 3 different offers, but typically cash offers primary.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would have to make a few calls, but I could be quick for sure. Hey, I'm getting ready to jump on the elevator though. At my computer, anyway, I can call you right back. I'm in my office.
Yeah, yeah. Give me a call back when you're back in the office.
Is this the best number?
Yes.
Okay, I'll call you right back. Thank you.
All right, thanks, bud. So I don't think I doubt we're getting a deal done on this. If I showed you this property, Nelson, you'd be like, "There ain't no way." It's like nice. It's just nice. Like
It's already
this would
good.
be like maybe if I get like creative deal, something like that, sure. But like it sounds like he's not even gonna. I'm gonna ask, but that might not make sense because if his partner, he might have like a private money lender or something on it. But if his partner's in on it, then he's gonna need to get them out. So then I guess it's just figuring out like what that looks like. But I want his interest rate. 3.3, bro.
He got that 2020.
Literally bought it in 2020.
He got that 2020. Yes, sir.
What a good fucking guess. I'd say you guys know Nelson's been around the block, guys.
He got that 2020.
Bro, it's been so crazy raining over here for the last week. It's been like, this city's been like underwater. Like our favorite hiking spot, literally we had like a mudslide happen.
Oh, you're the one. It just literally, it's supposed to be my boy's coming over tomorrow with his family. We're barbecuing, and it just starts raining today. And I was like, man, it better not rain tomorrow. So.
I got a big day tomorrow. I need the rain to stay away. So it ain't raining tomorrow.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Oh yeah.
You got anything else that came through your drip?
There's a bunch. It's like
You just got to go through it.
There's so much, bro. Like there's probably like a lot of deals just from
Whenever I had a system like that going, I had a VA that I would say, "Look, man, this go through these every day, every whatever, and pull them out because like the amount that you're going through, it's like you got to go through and read, see all the FUs, the stops, the yeah, if you give me this price or give me $1 million, got to read, go through them all."
Dude, so it's stressful sometimes. I probably got to get a VA to do exactly what you're saying because it's like, fuck.
Yeah, dude, it definitely helps, man. Well, and
Yeah.
also too, you're even the crazy thing is old dude tomorrow is going to sign with you. That's a done deal. You got a contract yesterday, and I know that we're being live and all the transfer. These are the older. This is like an old batch that you're running through too. This isn't even anything crazy.
These are really old leads right now, and that's. Do you all know what I love about it though, bro? I practice what I preach,
Yeah,
and there was a time where there's a lot of people on my team back in the day that was like all these leads are old, and like I don't want to call the old leads. I need the hot PPC leads, whatever. And I'm like, I remember a time when I had to fucking call from ready mode myself.
yeah.
So the fact that we have leads is a good thing. But at the end of the day, bro, a lead is not old if it hasn't sold yet. If they want to sell, it's a fucking lead. It doesn't matter when it was sourced. And that's what people get so fucked up in this industry with. Is like they just blame the leads, they blame everything, and it's like, bro, I just proved it yesterday. I wish I probably can go back in the CRM and see when that lead was first generated, but I guarantee you that shit was from like 6 months ago, bro. And fucking
You follow the money is in the follow up. When people start to truly understand that, do people get a lead, call it, close it that day, and then it funds in a week or something? Does that happen? Yeah, happens for somebody probably every day. The reality of the business is you're going to call people, you're going to start a first conversation, you're going to build rapport, you're going to put them in a drip, and then 4 weeks later or a month or two later when they're ready, they remember you, they get on the phone, they already kind of have a rapport, and then you start working a deal. That's not just real estate. That's every sales job. That's anybody who sells insurance, ever. That's just how, unless you're selling gasoline, or like, hey man, I need that gasoline to get my car running right now, groceries, and that's not a sales job, but anybody ever, that's how it works. Like no one's out here, whoever has a lead that you can buy and you can one call close them, tell us where they're at. That company should be $1 trillion company because like I just give them $1 million and then I make 50 million every time. That's how it works. Like, show us that company.
exactly. Well, that's what it is, bro. It's like even if you're working with the most, like if I bought your exclusive leads off the exclusive platform, yeah, I'm probably gonna call 5 to 10 leads and get a contract. Like that's just a fact.
Yeah,
But like you might not, like you guys out there, not me, because like I'm a different closer than you guys are, and I don't know if you're good at closing or not. So you might buy the same exclusive leads, and it might take you 20, 30, 40 leads to get a contract. And that's like if I'm gonna be the Joey Vimmo that you guys know and love, it's probably because you fucking suck and you have to get better. So like at the end of the day, it's okay because I was there too, guys. Like I'm not. It's not that I have all this talent. I'm just like this special fucking guy. The only reason I'm able to close at this high level is because I had to be broke and fail and fucking struggle and live home at my mom's crib till I was 28 years old, and like really figure it the fuck out. And that's why I got to this level of closing. But like, don't think that you're gonna. You guys can go. I speak to lead solo, all the fucking
and I don't talk
videos.
about any, and I know recording. I talk nothing. Actually, I know the guys that lead Zillow, and they've always been friendly to me. I speak to lead. I don't know them, but I don't talk bad about anybody. But when I have talked to the people from both of those companies, both of them have said, hey, it's probably our close rate is in the 15 to 20. Maybe maybe that's changed. Maybe they were inaccurate about it, right? But most lead companies, I told you, will tell you, hey, for a close, you're going to need between 15 to 20 leads. That's why we give 25, right? Because we understand that, and we're a hell of a lot cheaper. So you're already spending 150. I don't even know if it's 150 anymore, but I know for some of them, $200 to $300 a lead, and they're telling you got to spend that 15 to 20 times to get a deal under contract. That's what their average is. That's just the way this game is, no matter who you're dealing with.
And there are guys that'll close those same leads at 5 to 10 closing ratios, guys, but like that's not everybody. Like literally, it's going to take some leads to close these deals, guys. And not only that, you might actually end up at a 5 to 10 close ratio after 3 4 months of closing these deals. That's what you guys got to understand too. It's like just because you see guys like me up here closing, you see one in every five, one in every 10, one in every 15, whatever. Like that doesn't mean that's going to always be the ratio because sometimes I might go by 5 to 10 to 15 I speak to leads or leads solo exclusive leads or Nelson's exclusive leads, regardless who it is. And I still might take 15, 20 leads on the first round to close it. But then after I keep doing it for 3 months, 6 months, a year, and I go back and look at my numbers, I might actually be back down to a 5 to 10 lead to close ratio because I fucking actually gave the campaign the time that it needed to hit the true numbers. So it's like, just don't blame the leads, guys. Work with whoever the fuck you need to work with that's gonna make sense. Nelson has leads where you're gonna get a lot more people on the phone for a lot cheaper money for a fact, and then he has the expensive exclusive leads that you're gonna pay more money and you're gonna have to buy less leads to get more contracts. And it's like as long as you guys understand that and then you just stick with it consistently, you're gonna get deals done. Like I have guys, Nelson, you know me, I'm straight up about fucking everything. I have guys that were on New League that it took them 2 3 months to close their first deal, to get their first contract sometimes. And it's like, okay, that means they had to fix the closing process. That means that maybe
And maybe that lead quality was so that it took them 3 months to close a deal. That marketing cost them $500 to close a deal. You show me where you could spend $500 and they would have gotten, I think that's 75 leads. You show me where you could spend $500 and get 75 leads.
not even just that. Show me $500 that you could turn into 10 grand. Fuck.
Actually, there's a
Five
dude,
grand.
Brixie is a guy that I just literally, it's funny we're having this conversation. He joined my Instagram live right now. I just seen his name pop up. He was with us he's on his second or third month with us now. His first month with us, he made a video. I haven't posted it yet. His seventh call, he got a deal. He got under contract, closed it, made $2,500. First wholesale deal ever. Every person is different, guys. Not every deal is going to be $10,000. Not every lead is going to be a close. Not every phone is going to pick up. Not every number is going to be right. No one's working in the perfect world. We're working in the law of averages, right? You got to call this 25 people. You should get one deal. He said, hey, second deal for 11,500. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. That's what's up, Brixie. Hey, you know what you got to do. You got to send me another video, brother. You got to send me another video. I'm going to post your first one. I know you didn't really want to be on the internet, but I'm going to post your first one. And then please send me a video for your second one. 11,500. So that's what it is, guys. Look, his first deal, 2,500. He's getting better, right? Because that's his first wholesale deal ever. Now his second wholesale deal is 11.5. He probably negotiated a little bit more. Probably took some of the things he learned from the first one, and then he's growing on that. This is not a get rich quick scheme, right? We're not selling you an FBA Amazon store where you hey, give me 20 grand and I'll make you 50 grand tomorrow and you don't have to do anything besides give me your credit card. We're not selling, you know what I mean? Like, we're not selling. He said, I will once the check hits. All right. That's awesome. I take that. I'll accept that. We're not selling a get rich quick scheme, right? We're selling work, put it in, do it, stay consistent, and take the roots, the seeds of your success or whatever, the fruits of your success. So I just want to be, I mean, I can't make this up. Brixie pops in, tells us about a second deal for 11 grand. That's awesome. This dude's spending $200 a month and making an average now of whatever that is. That's crazy.
Guys, if you do the average on that, hold on, let's see what his return was for the 2,500.
Let's just say he didn't even spend. I think he got his first month for $99, so he's making an average of $12,000 a month. if he just continues right with those two numbers, and it's costing him 200 in leads, and he could get the 40 leads, right? If he got the 40 leads package, maybe that number goes up some. I'm not saying that since he already hit 2,500 he should just go ahead and get the year package. I'm not telling him to do that. I'm not saying that he should go to 40. He should just do whatever he wants, but that's the name of the game.
That's what it is, bro. 12 and a half X return. And on his first month with the 50% discount, it was actually double that. So
Exactly.
it's a 25% return on your money, guys. That's fucking stupid. And look, it's not always going to be like that. The more he calls, the returns might start to come down a little bit. But at the end of the day, guys, if you're getting a 4 to 6x return percent return on your marketing, not percent, a 4 to 6x return on your marketing, that's
That's no. I think you're not doing the math on that. He spent 90. He spent $200 and made 12 grand. That's like a 4,000%. That's like a 4,000% rate on there. Vaughn said, "Do we have a? Do you have a? Say it again."
I was going off the low one. The first
Oh, the first one
was like, bro, that 1 month, 2,500.
off of $99. I think that's actually a $250 250 return or whatever that might be on there. Percent return. Vaughn, I don't have a course. I do have a free playbook. If you put playbook in the comments under one of our pictures, you'll get a playbook on how you do it. But Joey Bibbo does have a community where he teaches people how to wholesale, how to close, and how to go through the process. So if you go to his page and you click on his, I think in the links section, you can join his course, and you can get newly leads, and then you can do exactly what Brixie said. Maybe get 2,500 and 1,100 and 11,000 and start doing deals. So Joey's the guy. Hit him up, and you can get in his community.
Shoot me a DM. I gotta put the community in my bio.
Okay.
I don't know. I gotta get my social set up the right way, guys. But hit me up, bro. It's 7-day free trial, $200 a month once you're in, and fucking 3 weekly calls. Plus we got shit ton of recordings in there and everything. I'm not putting out a course. That's not me, guys. I'm just here to fucking put out as much value as I can, as much game as I can, and make sure you guys are actually getting fucking deals done. That's how we do it, guys. But let me get one more call, Nelson, and then I'm gonna hop off and go make some lunch in a few, and then you
Hey,
keep calling.
that's exactly what I was gonna do too. And I just put it in Google and it gave it to me. Making $11,000 from $200 investment is a 5,500% return. You can't get that return anywhere else in life.
That's the beauty of our industry, bro. That really is.
Yes, sir.
That's the beauty of meeting Nelson too, guys. Fuck, trying to set up your own shit and do everything on your own. I don't want to do it. I mean, I literally told Nelson the other day. Me and Nelson were all flying, and I was like, bro, I don't want to set up my own leadership. I want you to do everything for me.
Hey, and to be real with you, I don't want to keep calling sellers and beating them over the head. I love it, but it's just like I want something different that's I can do long term. And that's the beautiful thing about this business. You make relationships, you build partnerships, you build authentic things, and they work and they help each other out, right? Joey gets leads, I get promotion, everybody's happy.
We all fucking win, guys. We all win.
Let's see if we can't make this last dial the one, though. This is the $100,000 deal. Brixie, thank you very much. And Vanta, no, thank you as well, man. Make sure if you're joining newly, you use code SHIRTLESS so you can get 50% off your first month.
The shirtless closing.
The shirtless closer strikes again. Well, you got one today. I mean, I know I truly believe that dude will sign. The crazy thing is you can't if you averaged one contract a day for the next 90 days, and let's say you take Saturday and Sunday off, that's still like 60. That's still like 75 contracts you would have.
I know. And I'm not going to average one a day, Nelson.
Hey, that's even crazier, brother. You'll have the major leagues calling you say, "We gotta hire this guy."
I know, bro. And I ain't for sale, guys, so you can't buy me.
There you go.
Giles, let's see. I will take 130 for it. Let's keep the. Hey, Giles?
Yes, sir.
This is Joey. We were just texting about your property in Lumberton.
Today or yesterday or
Something. It might have been yesterday. So you're looking to sell it right now?
Might I ask you a question?
Of course.
What is the sudden, I mean, I have literally had four different companies call me in regard to this property this week. Now,
Really?
we have other property that we, get calls from time to time, spread all over everywhere, but never ever have had any interest in this property until Monday, or maybe last week this started. So I'm just curious as what's going on in Lumberton to create the sudden demand for the house there.
If I'm being honest with you, I just pay for marketing, and my marketing team had reached out to you, and I'm just always buying properties. So it's not like there's like a specific interest in your property specifically. I'm just looking for people that actually want to sell their homes, make them an offer, and see if we can do business kind of thing. It's not like Lumberton specifically is like my go-to market. If that makes sense.
Right. Well, less than 60 minutes ago, I was on the phone with a lady with the same thing that wanted that property. And then there was somebody made an offer on it yesterday. So I was just like, you know, just dumbfounded that was all of it. But anyways, you know, uh, I think that if I told you before, I'll tell you what I told him that it was $125,000 is what the house you looking to get out of it. If that's what you're willing to put in, we're willing to sell it. If it's not, then that's kind of where we are.
Okay, but you are like actively looking to sell, or is it just because everyone's been reaching out kind of thing?
That was a, um, it, $125,000 a buy, but actively looking for to sell it, it can sit there next year. It's not hurting anyway. That's what I'm saying. You say, hey, I got $125,000 today. We do. I mean, it's for sale. I don't understand what your question is. I don't have a for sale sign in front of it. There's no for sale sign in front of it.
No.
It's a rental house, and
Okay.
it's one of the further rental houses that we have. There's no current person in it, so it's a good time to sell it, and instead of getting somebody in it, have to terminate the lease and all that good stuff. But it is for sale.
Okay.
But if somebody comes along and wants to rent it, and it is sold, then obviously going to recoup the revenue for that. But look into it, and get back with them.
No, I mean I'm gonna make you an offer right now if you have time. I mean, is this a good time that we can speak?
It's a good time to speak, but if your offer is not 125,000, it ain't an offer. So if you're wasting your time, I'm wasting mine.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'll pay what it's worth. Like I got if 125 is the number that it's worth, I got no problem paying it for you. I just obviously got to know a little bit more, and then I'll get you an offer on this call. And I just want to know, like, if let's say I can be at that 125, are we ready to start business today? Like, can we get the process started right now?
Yeah. Hey, look, my guy working with me is calling you. Call me back in an hour or so.
Okay, in an hour, you think you'll have about like 20, 30 minutes to speak? You already took the freaking call. Well, at least he wasn't lying there.
Yeah.
I think okay, like, I don't know anything about the house. If it was a rental property, I found a comp that sold for 157, literally right down the street. That was an investor that buys rentals. I think we get 125 price. So,
And his text said 130, so
I know he just price dropped himself $5,000. I think if I
you know the crazy thing is, with a guy like that, what you do is just ask a few questions. Say, look, you're the one that keeps telling me at 125 it'll work. 125. I buy properties all the time over there. So if 125 will work, I'm just going to send you the agreement and send it over to the title company and we'll do it. And then just go from there because he's already,
he's basically closed, and this is one I probably don't have to haggle with. He just obviously no one's offered him yet.
Well, you're like you were talking about earlier. You're mirroring him, right? All right, all right, all right. You got 125. Boom. Here's 125. It's on paper for you. Let's do it and knock it out.
Exactly, bro. Yeah, it's wait, hold on. Yeah, literally, bro. That one might actually be I gotta look at the population size. I gotta dig deeper. I gotta ask my questions. I do gotta ask what the fuck's going on with
Yeah.
if you guys, I was texting Desmond last night. I'm like, bro, I'm being super conservative this whole fucking challenge, but guys, like, I'm gonna make sure these deals fucking close. But on the surface, guys, that might be a fucking 30 grand fee right there for you to lock them in at 125. And I'm kind of like, but that's what raises the flags. It's like, why did no one else? He talked to two people already. Why did no one else lock him in at 125? Did they just was it two VAs he spoke with, or are they just not me and they can't fucking close?
I'm wondering if it was a VA that he spoke with.
He
But
said the person yesterday gave him an offer. The other one was like calling it back or some shit. One was definitely VA. It sounds like it's the other guy yesterday. I'm concerned with. Like, what is he seeing that I'm not seeing? Because what I'm
well,
seeing
we didn't get any
is
information on the property, so we know it's a rental, so we know someone's in there, so it can't be too dilapidated. It can't be too bad.
that's what I was saying.
I don't know, man. You might be one right there for you. Well, the thing is this, bro. You're responding to text messages. You want to sell this property. You're responding to text messages and picking up the phone. You want to sell.
Devin obviously wants to sell there. It's just figuring it out.
Hey, before I wrap up today, I don't know how many calls do you guys think you made today?
I gotta look at my KPIs in the CRM and I'll text them to you. But I definitely made. I think I've only made
I've hit
two
eight,
offers today.
two. I had three down, so I didn't know. Two offers. I put zero contracts, zero offers sent today.
Yeah, zero contracts were sent, zero offers were sent. But I mean, I'll let you know by the end of the day because there might be.
You might get that one. Well, you have the one guy tomorrow. Tomorrow you'll do his. So I probably won't post this on the weekend just because I don't know if I'm going to connect with you there to figure out. But if you send me something, I'll do it. And if not, on Monday I'll post up the new numbers. To answer Black Sheep's questions, can you select your target market when you're buying leads from Newly? No, so we don't have a situation where you can target market. What we do is we post new leads every day nationwide so you can come in and pick them. We do have it where you can sign up and do a free account so you don't have to pay anything if you don't see any leads you don't like. And if you do see leads you like, you can jump on, pay for your account for the month, and go grab those leads. Hope that makes
But
sense.
basically, they can still like Houston. They'll see like Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
Something along those lines, at least. So like they can
You could see all the markets that we have available every day.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
All right, then, man. Well, I'll post up 8+ calls, 2 offers made. Did you make any more than 2 offers?
I believe I only made two offers. I'll
Okay.
go back and watch it later, but I think I only actually got two real offers out.
Not a problem, man. Hey, it's day 2. I think you're gonna lock that contract up tomorrow, though, for sure.
Dude, that one and the one I'm calling back in an hour. Fuck, I'll let you know when that one's locked up. Is all I gotta say. It's not if, it's when. It's gonna be today. So we gotta end this week with 3 contracts, guys. 3 contracts for this challenge.
All right, man. Well, I'm gonna hop off, brother. When is the next day? Because I know tomorrow's Saturday and Sunday. So are we? I know probably maybe not tomorrow, the next day, but are we going back live Monday?
Yeah, Monday. So we're gonna change the time 30 minutes back to 10:30
Okay.
every single day.
Perfect.
And we're gonna stick to that time going forward, just because Jordan has his team morning meeting. I'm getting done with my morning meeting, and I think 10:30 is just a better time for all of us.
I think it is too. All right. No,
Yeah, so
that's perfect.
10:30 CST. Nelson, really, really, really quick while I got you right here. Leave everyone with a quick soapbox. That's how we gotta end the show every
Okay,
single
let's
day.
do
Just
it.
give someone some words of encouragement, experience you've gone through, whatever comes to mind. Just let's leave with a quick soapbox. I'm gonna get off to the soapbox and okay.
You know what I've been telling everybody lately because I heard someone say it, and this is how I've been living my life, that there's not a new problem out there. Anything that you're facing, someone has been through before, and they've figured out the solution. So that's the mind state that I've been in lately, and that's the mind state that I think that is positive and good to have, right? So when you get your back against the wall, or you figure out how I'm going to get through this, how I'm going to do it. There's no new problems out there, guys, unless it's like something crazy in AI and some brand new technology that you're not even dealing with. There's no new problems. If you need to learn how to lose weight, you got to eat less. If you want to learn how to get more deals, you got to call more. If you want to get this, you got to get that. So that's really helping me and the mind state that I'm in. And so that's what I would press upon other people is look at things like that way. Don't get yourself depressed and sad. Figure out what the problem is. Find someone who's found their way through it and work through it. Mimic, mirror, reach out, speak to, do what they did, and get yourself through that problem. And then you can be living the life or where you want to be in life. So that's my soapbox.
Hell yeah. And I'll end with this, guys. Kind of sure it doesn't have to be my people, doesn't have to be me, but make sure you guys are getting around somebody that is doing the business that you can mastermind with, that you can talk to, that you can get through the shit with, because they probably are understanding exactly how you're thinking, and you guys could definitely help each other out when the don't get stuff. You gotta have your support system in this business, guys. So, love you guys for coming up here. Nelson, I appreciate you for getting here today, bro.
Yes,
Giving
sir.
us some sexy ass leads. We're gonna get some contracts going into the weekend, get some fucking momentum going into next week, guys. And I'll see you guys